Oh, wave 3 was double
So
Hawkless
all
Merc.
my audio for this got completely broken because when I was recording with OBS, I didn't actually have a microphone turned on, so you can't hear me talk for anything that happened here. So I have to do this fancy monologue over all the events of the video while I watch it back. So you get me narrating the video. So far
I
in
think it
this,
probably
we've been
spiraled off
learning
of the fact
Brig,
that's
Torbjorn,
that I missed
McCree or
that one high
Soldier,
noon.
and
So
then
I'm gonna definitely not do
Zenyatta.
that this time.
Zenyatta for the discords because on the discord orbs on the bosses plus McCree's High Noon, just like last year,
Mhm.
it can absolutely obliterate. Anna isn't favored anymore because when you're around the door, Brig's passive healing can literally just cancel out almost anything. This is Expert, if I didn't already say that. I don't think I did. Expert, bonus wave 4. So yeah, this was like
Yeah.
our 30th try at this. I'm not going to post all the other 30
Well,
tries.
I mean, we
but
were one tap. We were one tap at that point.
yeah, you can hear this guy in the background talking about what's going on. And I was just responding to him, telling him what actually was spawning around the waves. See, the last round I crouched down right there in that corner trying to avoid... We were on bonus wave 3 and I was trying to avoid getting killed, but a Zombarder hit me. We were on bonus wave 3,
Understood.
10 seconds left until bonus wave 4, and all the rest of the team was on like 2-second respawn counters, and a Zombarder hit me upside the head and killed me. So yeah, that happened. Alright, so this is Reaper's first appearance. Probably his easiest appearance, honestly. You'll see that. I mean, we basically obliterate him. I say basically, but we did obliterate him. Basically, if you're going to be playing this, you want to get yourself a good Torbjorn, a good McCree. You got to have the ults down to a perfect science, just like last year. So it's not really that much different from last year, but it's definitely a whole lot easier. We beat Legendary twice, winning a Soldier, Torbjorn, Brig,
Nice.
Zenyatta comp. And then we swapped Anna in one time and did it that way too. Anna instead of Zen. Always got to run the Brig though. We had one person come in and tell us that Brig was underpowered and pointless in this game mode, but apparently, he left.
Oh my god.
Gladly. He was a really bad Torbjorn. But as you can see by this, that's not the case. Wave 3 is Roadhog, and just Roadhog. As you see our Torbjorn's going up, you gotta have your Torbjorn toss down his molten floor before Roadhog spawns.
All day, every day.
If you're playing Brig, you want to shift the Roadhog into it if he comes out of it. Unless, of course, the Riptire spawns dead center. Now, on Endless, the Riptires are randomized completely.
Oh dear.
Whereas on Expert, Hard, or Legendary, they run off of a pattern. On Endless, it's always different. So a lot of this comes down to RNG.
Every little bit.
At this point, I was telling him that I'd rather have a Zomnic hit the door than a tire because a tire does.
Yeah, the tire would have done double that.
Quarter
that
bar,
amount of damage at
basically.
least.
You see the bar up in the top right now. It'll do a little bit more than that. It'll do about 4 more bars over of what the bar at the top is at this exact moment. Wave 4 is Junkenstein. You see our Torbjorn is lining up. You want to toss down the molten floor right onto Junkenstein. Now Junkenstein will probably move because for whatever reason, if he gets damaged, he likes to move. If you're playing Brig, you want to come over here and
Really
shift
testament
him
to
in the
how
ass.
much our
Alright.
core
Of course, you always want to be turning around to your
on.
team and tossing on your E. Now your big thing
By the
is
time he
when
spawns.
McCree is low and doesn't have a healing orb, you want to be tossing armor to your McCree. Your Torb and your Zenyatta should always be around the door unless something major is going on. Down in the later waves, you'll see that we actually all get around the door because that's about the best you can do it. Now, if you want to do this for science sakes, of course, you could probably beat it on Expert Endless mode, which Expert Endless mode is 16 extra waves on the normal, and then you have final bosses at the end of that 16th wave. So 12 and 16. So just let that sink in real fast.
Or boops you off, or gets
Well,
lucky
actually, it's
hook,
12
yeah.
and 17. So 12 and 17, you got 29 waves, because if you count the final boss wave, because after 16th wave, there's a final boss wave where all these people spawn in. Oh, right here, wave 5, this is Double Reaper. It's always Double Reaper. Nothing about the bosses changes. It'll always and forever be Double Reaper. I think there's 3 Riptires that spawn. This first one's on the left. And then I think in this video, the second one is on the right, but it's randomized, like I said, it's RNG. It could be from the same spot 3 times over.
Good timing, good
But it's
timing.
never from the same spot more than 3 times over. We pretty much figured that out, because it's Blizzard's RNG.
Nice.
Now you see me here applying armor to McCree when the orb from Zenyatta's not on him. Now if you had a good enough Zenyatta,
Whether your
you could keep
computer
the
doesn't
orb
crash
on
your
at
entire
24/7.
game.
Oh, when he's talking about computer crashing, I was saying, imagine doing this on Legendary.
Yeah, this has to
endless,
stop.
No damage,
This has to stop. We
permadeath.
can't let them beat this on Legendary.
Torbjorn once again tossing down the molten floor before the boss spawns. And you'll see our McCree will bait the Symmetra
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep her on the molten floor.
into her. He even says it. I'm gonna keep her on the molten core.
Wait, I don't have to
Brig, you
use...
should be trying to shift every single one of these Riptires that comes up.
I need Harmony, I need Harmony. I'm pulling back for Harmony? Yeah, thank you.
Because the stun and the damage dealt by it really does help. But whoever you're playing with, his aim's going to have to adjust to that. It's going to have to adjust to the Riptires being knocked back.
Come on.
Now, with your rally, you don't have to be too
All that, the monk
brisk.
gets the kill.
You want to kind of give everybody armor. Your big thing for your rally isn't really its healing if you have a Zenyatta. It's more so its passive armor. See that big beefy armor stacks that you get is really how you want to play. I actually did that wrong right there. See, I should have started the ult, sit down there with them for 5 seconds and got the Torbjorn Zenyatta's armor up, and then went up with the McCree to get his passive armor up. That passive armor will save most people's asses later on. Because it basically takes you from being a 1 hit on most heroes to being a 2 or 3
yes,
hit.
it's double hug.
And this is double road
Double hug, then Mercy.
Wave 7's double hog.
Put here.
Now, depending on who your Torbjorn is and how he's playing, you want him to be tossing down the molten floor underneath the bosses or on all the paths that the zombie bots are going to be coming through. But if you have a team fluid enough that's able to take care of all the zombie bots, which you see me on cleaning up most of them, if you have a team like that, you're going to be wanting to run it like that. Toss down the molten floor underneath bosses, focus on zombie bots secondary. But in this scenario, you see he tosses down it in a spread pattern. That will damage all the zombie bots that walk towards the door because they come from the left, middle, and right, and that's all their patterns right there. Wave 8 is Mercy, Junkenstein, Hog. Now, I'm pretty sure there's 2 hogs that spawn, but not just yet.
Yeah,
could be wrong.
Okay, is she
Wave 9 is
Good.
Triple Reaper. Triple
Yeah, I need
Reaper
Harmony.
is a really hard
Need Harmony,
way
I
to
need
deal
Harmony, I
with.
need Harmony.
You have to make sure that Junkenstein is dead
Have to do-
by Wave 8, or else you're going to go into Wave
Which is
9
one I
with
didn't get this time.
Junkenstein spewing down on you
Okay.
with his nades
Out of this
while Triple Reaper is coming in and fucking your shit up.
It's doing this to me.
Now every time the Roadhog ults, I didn't say this, but every time the Roadhog ults, you're going to want to be down by the door with everybody, and you're going to want to have your left click charged. Now, the perfect guide for when Roadhog's going to ult is if about 20 seconds pass and his health is a little bit over a third, or a little bit over a quarter, so around the third of his original health. That's 33%, right? So around 33% of his original health is when you're going to want to shield dash him. That's going to knock him out of his ult and stun him out of his ult. Same goes for Reaper, but you should be eliminating Reapers faster than they can ult. Now, as Brig, your main focus really isn't to target the bosses, it's to keep these freaking Zomnics away from the door at all times. But if there's no Zomnics, feel free to swing and swap on the bosses, because passive healing is your go-to win right here. Now,
Hey, we're doing great. We're doing great on the.
As McCree and Torbjorn, you're going to want to have an ultimate every single time a wave ends. As Zenyatta and Brig, you're going to want to have an ultimate at least every 2 waves to 3 waves. 3 waves is really maxing it out. 2 waves is minimizing.
Oh,
You can get more as Brig, but you have to really play rough. And by that, I mean you got to be pushed up 24/7, which is really a bad way to play it because you leave your team wide open. Because they're not really getting that passive healing as much as they could be, or you're leaving the door wide open. See, with my team, my problem was that the door was left wide open a lot, so I had to kind of be in the back doing that, and also played really well with me being passive.
Come back, come back. Where is it? Yeah, we lost that one. That one didn't even exist for long.
If McCree ults down the bottom, it's common
Dang
sense
it, man.
without a shield. Now by wave 12, your McCree's probably going to want to drop to the bottom because it starts to get kind of rough.
Yeah. It was rough. But we're still doing pretty good on that regard. Just as long as we
Wave
don't
11
get
is 2 hogs. Wave
pretty dang
12,
hard.
a hog, a Junkenstein, a Mercy. So of course, I didn't say this already, but you always want to be targeting. If I didn't say this already, I mean, you always want to be targeting the Mercy. That means throw that Discord orb right onto that Mercy and get that McCree nice and healed up. Toss some armor, give him that harmony.
I don't know. Him magically coming up with that wood to repair that because there might be a stretch of even this imagination.
Now you see me here, I'm really focusing down this hog. I'm not really paying attention too much to the zone mixes unless they get real close to the door. Because you really want the zone
maybe it's kind of like, you know, like they don't want to show us
now
every single, like, you know,
left,
the characters in the bathroom going,
and it's about to be the next
going to
wave,
the bathroom
for
every
instance,
single
right
time.
here.
Just have to assume it happens.
The wave's going by how it's supposed to, but the Junkenstein doesn't get eliminated immediately because we don't get a true shot off on the Mercy and she doesn't instantly die. See, the McCree is about to ult now. I'm almost positive. If he's not, then
Hey,
I'm
ulting.
Yep, they're about
Discord on Witch and Harmony on me.
Now, when the Discord
Got it.
is on the Witch, you want to pull that McCree ult off as fast as you can. That way she goes down and she's not healing the Roadhog. Your favorite thing here as Brig is shift. Your boop is amazing for keeping his armies out the door, as you can see there. Now you see, as we were swinging on that Roadhog, you see how we had 10 seconds left. I literally told the McCree, I said, alright, well, while we're killing Roadhog, I want you to focus on Junkenstein. And within the next 4 seconds, I'm pretty sure we had him down. Yep. See, that way, when bonus wave 1 rolls around, and you get 3 Reapers. See, originally I thought it was 2 Reapers, but it's actually 3 because another one spawns after this one because we couldn't kill him fast enough.
I'm taking care of the frick. Nice.
One.
Nice. Okay, yeah. No ult, no ult. And then the next is Sim. Sim is the one that sucks the most.
And then that's the 3rd Reaper. Now you still have to apply your basic knowledge.
Okay,
focusing the bots as they get to the door. You see, I let one pass there, but one bot isn't going to hurt you if you're just going for bonus wave 4 if you're already on 1. You're really going to make sure you get the tires.
It makes sense for Triple Reaper just it being later on. I don't know.
Now, Triple Reaper, you gotta eliminate these guys fast because if you don't, they're gonna get their ult.
Send your ult up here whenever you have it. When the Sim spawns.
No amount of Zenyatta ult is gonna help you against 3 Reaper ults.
Send your ult up here, because we gotta keep her. Yeah, we gotta keep her. We gotta keep her up here.
Now that we're on bonus wave 2, it's Symmetra.
We got destroyed the last time Sim came across.
Now, really, you just gotta keep applying your same principles. You want to focus the rip tires before they get to the door. As Brig, you're not going to be able to delete these things instantaneously, so you're going to want to have a Zenyatta at that door or towards them, or a turret. But the turret is not really that good because obviously the turret can't be on every rip tire ever. See, at bonus wave 2, there's a shit ton of rip tires, and you have to deal with the Symmetra at the same time. So this makes it hard. Like, it makes it a lot harder than it might look. Like, we had to get this down to
yeah,
a
we got it,
science to win this
Fantastic,
match.
fan-freaking-tastic.
And that's compared to last year where it took weeks and weeks and weeks.
Okay, but
this
I have
is
no
a lot
ult for this
easier,
next
but
one.
you still have to have it
I
down
have
to
no
a
ult
science.
yet. It's Mercy, it's Mercy. Yeah, I freaking got ult again. It's fine.
Now that we're at wave 3, I straight up pop the rally.
Okay, if you're gonna pop rally, let me get down there.
Yeah, and you want to try to get the McCree down
Okay,
to you
good,
if you're
good.
going to pop the rally at this late of the stage. Because if all you're going for is bonus wave 4, then you want everybody to get hit with this rally. And you're going to start seeing real fast how it gets hard if you try to go anything past 4. So now there's three Roadhogs in here. Well, we killed one of them, but there's 3. There was 3.
Dude, we're doing phenomenal. And then Mercy's next. Mercy's in 5 seconds.
Like I said many times before, you just basically apply your same principles over and over again here. This is where it gets really caught hard though, because where we didn't deal with this Roadhog, now we have 2 Roadhogs, 2 Mercies, a Junkenstein.
Oh my freaking!
Rip tires are coming in. Like, this is where we about die. I could have got that rip tire.
Okay, we only need to survive 30 seconds.
But I got
30 seconds.
Luckily, the McCree was there and he got it. Now, when you're at this point, it's literally just all about survival. Because it's really hard to focus everything down. Like I said, you can memorize the order of which these bosses spawn, and you can apply the same laws and properties that I had already said, like tossing down the,
10 seconds.
the molten floor, hitting them with the McCree orb, McCree ult, and the Discord orb. I mean, really,
no, you freaking don't
eliminate half the problem that's going on here by just following the same principles.
Oh, we did it, boys. We did it.
That's all we did. I mean, that's it. I think we might have survived 30 seconds after
freaking
this.
did it.
And then, yeah, not even 30. 10. And that was game. I mean, we followed all the principles that I was talking about. Making sure you got a Discord orb on Mercy every time. Making sure McCree's got a full ult to Deadeye everybody every single time.
Oh, alright, boys.
Making sure you have the molten core down and ready.
Hey, it's a
towards
Torbjorn
the
ult.
end or towards the beginning. And if you follow all this and your team is competent enough, you should be able to win. Sorry if I stutter or anything like that, but
yeah, I'm gonna have to dip for probably about a half an hour there.
That's the game.
I'll be back
That's
if you
how
guys
you
are
play
still
it.
here.
Peace out.
But yeah, no, man, GG's and good luck to you all.